You know, I gave blood again last week. Yay me.
Yeah.
You see the bag, and you're also like, I wonder what that tastes like.
That is not something
Is that just me?
think.
No, you don't?
No.
No, you don't?
No.
Oh, well, maybe it's just a me thing. Just a me and anybody that is seriously considering becoming a vampire.
When I did give blood, the notion that went through my brain most of the time was, ooh, let me watch. Because I'm a weirdo and I like to watch it.
They normally lay like a cotton pad over top of it so you don't see the needle sticking in your arm or whatever. And I twitched because I was like looking at my phone and it fell off and I was like, oh, I'm just not going to look at it. And I kept playing on my phone and the nurse came over and she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, it's really okay. It's really okay. But no, it's okay.
Yeah, I'm a weirdo. When I used to do it, I used to just be like, sweet. And then I'd be like, cookie.
And they get cookies. Anyways, the point being of all of this, go give blood if you can. If you are willing and able, I highly recommend it. It doesn't take more than an hour, and it can save up to 3 lives with 1 donation. So, yeah, go do it. In the meantime, we've got an episode to watch.
Yes, let's watch.
Let's watch.
I agreed to meet with your distributor, Emile, not your muscle.
What? Dante and Philip? They're assistants. Here to make us more comfortable. Now, who is this?
My muscle.
My muscle.
What we've
Thank
got
you.
here is a modification of the TS-113 sniper rifle.
You're making me so hot right now.
Turned on by a woman holding an enormous gun.
Wow,
What a surprise.
that's disgusting.
We replaced the delivery system with a Ballantine energy charge.
You'll get your money.
You get nothing until I meet with your distributor. I'm not going through middlemen.
Ah, did you just refer to me as a middleman?
Mm-hmm.
You're lucky Wolfram & Hart has such good word-of-mouth advertising. Yeah. Call this number. Almost next week.
So now you know where you get some of this stuff.
Yes, thank you, Wesley. I love a gun.
Don't want any.
Well, they're not gonna get paid now.
Nope.
But who is this chain person?
I don't know. It's someone I wouldn't mess with.
That was actually really lucky. Because, like, he was taking out the bad guys. What if it had been, like, somebody like Buffy or, like, a new Slayer or... That was actually really lucky.
Oh, no.
Is it on her or is it... Oh, it happened.
I needed someone who could explain the weapon convincingly.
Nobody else here knows how to explain a gun?
Also,
I
why...
needed someone who wouldn't arouse Emile's suspicion, someone I could trust.
And so conveniently, the only person who could go with you was Fred.
What is
She
that?
shouldn't have been there. It was a reckless decision.
Why?
Fred has more than proven herself in the field. There was no reason to
We
think...
found her bleeding to death. From now on,
The
it's clear
lecture
that
should
me
be,
for
like,
using any
protect
of my
her better, not
Poor people.
she shouldn't
Guys.
be there.
Wes also could have been shot and bleeding on the ground.
Yeah, it's true.
Hard on him.
I would have
she could've-
chastised him for not giving her a gun, not letting her go, not
Making too big a
letting-
deal about this.
Yeah.
Wait, you know what I
What I
mean?
understand,
I know what you
the
mean.
wound wasn't all that severe.
You weren't there. You didn't see her.
Could it be there's another reason you're getting so mad at him about this? Stealing your son, for instance?
That's right. She knows this.
Thought about my son.
Maybe Wesley knew what he was doing after all. Are you worried about the next time Wesley betrays you? Trying to do the right thing?
I should have done a better job protecting you.
You should have given her a gun.
That didn't come out.
Do you realize how patronizing that
Right.
sounds?
I just meant you shouldn't have been there in the first place.
That's not for you to decide.
Yes, it is, actually. I made the call. I screwed
You're
up.
blaming yourself because poor Fred got hurt. Stop trying to be all valiant. You're coming off like a self-pitying child.
Hello, Father.
Oh, yeah, that's mature. Well, I wish I was your father. I tell you to grow up.
It doesn't work. I've tried.
What are you doing here?
Yikes.
You're Wesley's...
I see man as still my son's strong point. Roger Wyndham Price. Oh, how do you do?
Winifred Burkle, I didn't realize you were. I have an employee that I have to belittle and to show him I'm in charge. I should let you two catch up. It was really nice to meet you.
The pleasure is mine. Self-pitying child. Imagine how humiliating that will be for her employee.
What are you... Is Mum all right?
She's fine. No, you and I have business to discuss. The remaining former watchers, myself included, have decided to reform the council. Your name's proven to be a point of contention. There are some who believe that your tenure as watcher ranks as our most embarrassing failure.
Really? Everybody dying in an explosion as most embarrassing failure.
Friends and colleagues lost their lives in that event, Wesley. Have agreed to take you back, pending my assessment.
Just say no.
I'm here to evaluate you.
I'll save you the trouble. I'm not interested.
Yeah.
This is no time to be stubborn, boy. The council are giving you a chance to clear your name. Our name.
Sorry. We take our work here very seriously.
Oh, you're killing me.
No, Lord, no.
He wants this phone party to happen. He'll keep his mouth zipped tight. You should be ashamed. I didn't know you had a younger brother.
Lorne. Yes. This is my father, Roger Wyndham Price.
At least he didn't say anything like terrible. I thought he was gonna be like, I don't care, feed him to the dog.
Well, I can see how that would be very useful in the fight against evil.
You'd be amazed at how many horrible movies we've stopped.
This is my father.
It's an honor.
Would you like to come along?
No, he was giving you an out. He was giving you an out.
I'm not aware.
This thing really blurs the line between human and robot.
Sex with robots is more common than most people think.
Okay, because he did that.
The cybernetics require central
Good
processing
reminder.
to function, which means if we can crack its memory...
I'm just thinking of Rick and Morty, though.
we may find a record of everything it's done until this point.
Haha!
Hey, did you...
Like a cat.
Sorry.
Spike.
You've heard of me?
No. We've met. 1963, my colleagues and I fell upon you slaughtering an orphanage in Vienna. Killed 2 of my men before you escaped.
How have you been?
I didn't know your father was coming to visit, Wesley. I'm Angel. Pleasure to meet you.
Also not
Did you
interested.
really expect me to shake that?
I'm not really comfortable with hugging.
The retorts, though.
No. I realize this may be somewhat of a horror show.
I heard we could be of some use. Or a binding spell. The full text is obscured. I'll need to prepare some sort of effective counter spell.
What did you just do?
Activated
Unless
it.
I'm very much mistaken, I just activated the bomb.
Wait. What the hell am I worried about?
Switch or a circuit breaker?
Well, that's fair. He would be like the ultimate bomb squad.
Keep to get out of here. Get away from this building as far as possible. We have no idea how powerful the blast. What did you do?
These symbols were, in fact, Deutrovic in origin, not Moresian as you surmise. When interpreted correctly, these symbols spell out the proper procedure for handling the cyborg's power core.
I can explain. Apparently, when Percy here was younger, he used to be known as Head Boy.
Yeah, I already knew that.
Right. I have nothing else to report.
A group of them took out a demon cabal in Jakarta.
His mother thought he was quite the prodigy. Well, luckily I caught him, or we'd have had zombie birds pecking out his little eyeballs. If you like this girl, tell her.
The Saitama Codex.
Do you realize how dangerous these books are?
We're in the wrong hands, of course.
Don't take him.
Yes,
Don't
of course.
take him.
The books are safe where they are.
Not until Dad takes him. Robot ninjas!
Figure I'm trapped here for a reason. And you're part of that reason.
Really hope he pushes all of the buttons.
The amulet
Just to
that
be
did
a
this to me.
jerk.
Wolfram and Hart gave it to Angel.
It's like I can touch.
Gotta assume they meant to make him a ghost, not me.
Who said the amulet was meant for Angel? That's odd.
I know what this is.
You'll never take me to hell, Pavane!
Go ninja, go. No ninja, no.
I'm thinking it's not a false alarm.
Does this sort of thing happen very often around here?
Now it always always is. Your family's in town and you never impress them. Things always go awry.
Father!
What do you think you're doing? I had attack priority.
We're not fencing.
We still follow the basic rules.
No.
No.
You fool.
You can't leave them like that.
Grab the books. Well, I think we should contact the others. Find out to what extent.
Oh boy.
Dad's gonna take everything in here now.
And now we know.
Phase 1 complete. Begin phase 2.
Don't mind me, just waddling out
Mr.
of
Winter
here.
Price.
Winifred.
What are you? We need to get you to safety.
Now listen to me. Wesley's department has monitored some sort of spatial disturbance on the roof. He's gone to investigate. He asked me to tell Angel immediately.
He sent you by yourself?
I'm quite capable of taking care of myself. I just happen to be a bit lost.
Can you speak?
Ow.
Let me help you with that.
Good, you can feel
Excellent.
pain. I'll just
Making
rip off your
progress.
face. Blech.
What is my father
Wesley,
doing?
cut it out.
What did he take? Tell me or you'll be destroyed.
No, we don't like that.
Shh, don't talk.
Angel, Wesley's on the roof. He needs your help.
Where's Wesley?
Well, that's just the thing.
Are you going to summon
sorry to have misled
lightning
you, but this was never about Wesley.
to like shock him? Ooh. Is he stealing his soul?
Ready for extraction. We're finished.
Not quite.
You'll never understand what we're trying to do here.
You're using the staff of Deva's sin to take Angel's will. Make him your slave.
He's a puppet. He always has been. Now, he's ours.
You went to a lot of trouble to get this staff. You had us attacked, you smuggled in a weapon. You brought in an army so you could escape. But did you ever once consider there might be another way? Did you ever once consider talking to me about it?
No. You failed me enough for one lifetime.
Ouch.
Fred, get out of here!
What a jerk.
What the hell is going on?
You joined forces with him, and you have the nerve to ask me why I can't trust you?
I've done everything you ever asked. And I've done it well.
I wanted to be humiliated?
You never had any use for me as a child, and you can't bear the thought of me as an adult. Tell me, Father, what is it that galls you so? That I was never as good at the job as you? Or that I just might be better?
Oh, yes, this is Los Angeles. We have to talk about our feelings. Then maybe we'll hug.
It's doubtful.
Hand me that staff.
No.
Now, don't make me shoot you.
Go ahead.
I will kill you for it. Please believe me.
Oh, I believe you. I was raised by you after all. But I drop this, the crystal shatters, and Angel is restored. So I reckon whether I live or die, your plan has failed.
Well then, maybe, if it's someone you care about.
I'm just saying, not an inappropriate response.
It's gonna be an awkward family reunion.
Yeah. Ah. Well. Does the helicopter just like GTFO? It's like, bye.
They're all trying to bring us down. The perception is that we're weak.
The perception is I'm weak. That's why they went for me.
You're the guy that makes all the hard decisions, even if you have to make them alone.
Right now, I feel like the guy who shot his own father.
Yeah, it was just a robot with a fancy glamour.
That thing knew everything about me.
If they had access to the Watchers Council's old files, they'd have your background information.
Everything they need.
I killed my actual dad. That's one of the first things I did when I became a vampire.
I hardly see how that's the same situation.
Yeah, I didn't really think that one.
Just trying to relate.
Should get some rest.
So should you.
I don't know if you know this, but I killed my mom. Actually, I'd already killed her, and then she tried to shag me, so I had to...
Thank you.
Yeah, that was really messed up.
Part of you knew it wasn't him.
No. I was sure it was him. You were there.
He was threatening your friends.
He was threatening you.
He
pointed a gun at you, Fred. So I shot him.
Wesley,
Hi, Fred. You're injured. I know we're supposed to work ourselves to death and all, but I'm guessing that the firm isn't enforcing that rule as strictly as it used to. And I thought I was going to take you home.
Wesley and I were just...
Go. You should go.
So the arm, considered going bionic?
That was funny. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but so the arm. You ever thought about going bionic?
Hello, Father. How... Oh, I didn't realize it was so early there. Nothing's wrong. I just wanted to call and see how you were.
Whenever I have a bad nightmare about, like, something happening to my parents, of course I want to call them too.
Yeah.
So I totally get why he wants to reach out. But, yeah, intriguing episode. Intriguing. I liked finally getting a face to the character. I appreciate, how they portrayed the dynamic. It's definitely not a good thing. He's definitely mentally abusing him.
Yep.
And saying it, but it's not to the point that all of his friends have to step in and be like, well, really, he's great. You know what I mean? Like,
well,
it's one of the terrible emotional abuses.
That's true. Although in some ways it's worse than that because the friends don't notice, because it's a little more discreet
It's not, I want to say it's one of the more terrible ways to do it because it doesn't feel like the friend's place to step up because you're like, oh, well, if Wesley was really hurting, he would say something. No, that's totally inappropriate. It's totally inappropriate as I'm coming to. But it's interesting to see on screen because otherwise we could just have like this bad dad character that comes in and just says, you're a piece of crap, rah, 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 and everybody would be on Wesley's side immediately. That's what just makes it entertaining storytelling is basically what I'm saying. It's not something that I like that is happening.
Sure.
It is not something that I want to happen to Wesley. It is not something I want to happen to anybody. As a viewer, I appreciate that that's the way they wrote this character.
Yeah.
So, because you still want to impress this person because there is a subtle, minute hope for praise or affection, and that's why Wesley clings on to him and doesn't just say, you're just a piece of crap, get out. You know what I mean?
No, that makes perfect sense. Yeah.
That was a real roundabout way to say all that, but
no, you got there.
I got there. Maybe. I can see why Wesley wants to impress this version of this kind of dad, where he is successful, he is smart and intelligent, it does have all these things going for him, but he's such an emotional manipulator.
Yeah, I can sometimes relate. Like, it's just something you do when, especially when you're not in your hometown area or something.
Yeah.
When your family comes around, you don't want to showboat them. You don't want to like put on this whole thing, but you still don't want to like embarrass yourself or come off, like you're a failure in some way. And so, there's a natural inclination to be like, let me show you my world and it's great and I'm successful and things are going well for me. Meanwhile, it's not really his dad, and his dad was just manipulating him, or his dad was manipulating him so that they could get what they needed. But
Which begs the question, who is they? So
great question.
Theory. And this is the only reason that I have this theory is just because we are still in an evil society. This is still Wolfram and Hart.
Yep.
They had all this knowledge about him. They had all his backstories and records and things like that. And I was like, who's capable of getting all those? Wolfram and Hart. So I wonder if the upper partners and Eve are all conspiring to make this happen. Don't know. Because Eve is still part of the senior partners, and she's there to watch everybody. I don't know what her whole deal or reason of existence to this whole thing.
Well, it's
really
not.
is.
I mean, at least it's not Miss Exposition.
It's not Miss Exposition, but now we just have like Miss Filler.
Miss I linger and watch.
Yeah.
What do you think's going on there with her and Spike?
I honestly don't know, because she did say that what makes you think that Angel was the one that was supposed to get it. So I don't know
Which
who
is a strong
they
statement.
Trying to get. It begs the question, who do you think wanted it? And I don't remember what the stipulations of the amulet were. Because it had to be, like, I thought it had to be
of some sort.
A champion of some sort. Well, I just thought it had to be somebody with a soul. Like a vampire with a soul. Maybe it just had to be a person with a soul. I don't know. But in that begs the question, out of all the ones that could have taken it, and it would probably have been Buffy, Faith, Angel, or Spike. Those are the 4 that would plausibly put on the amulet in that situation.
Yeah.
And it wasn't Spike, obviously. So who out of the last 3 would they have wanted? Maybe the Slayer, but like, why? So I don't know, unless they were just trying to assume that if we could take her out and keep her here, then she would not be able to pass on the lineage of Slayerhood if she's not dead, you know what I mean? And if we just have the Slayer trapped and she can't touch anything, then we've eliminated our adversary. That's the only thing that I can think of. I can see why they're trying to world build in this situation, because now I'm getting a better idea of what Wolfram and Hart is and what to expect from Wolf and Hart, and what to expect with Angel and crew working there. But this is episode 6 now. I feel like I'm getting the idea. We need to move on to some of the meat.
Oh, we will.
Yeah.
Oh, we will. We really will. This was another great episode of We Watch Slayerverse with Angel.
And it's Slade.
Appreciate you watching.
Yeah, and if you would, could you like and then subscribe?
And click that bell down below. You see it there.
Do it whatever order you want to do it. I don't even care.
Oh, and check us out on Patreon, because we need all that stuff that we got there, you know? Do that. Yeah, that was awkward.